Hello, everyone, and welcome to the March episode of BMoor in the Know. I'm Brian Hammonds. We begin with a look at one of the more important members of the Broadmoor staff, a man who tries to please us with his creations, and he usually succeeds, Chef Toribio Duenas. After working many years in the restaurant business, Toribio found himself on the outside looking in until Broadmoor's chef at the time needed help during COVID.
Actually, I was working in construction. I say like I think I'm so much years working in the restaurant. So I'm like I don't want to do. I want to do something else. But that chef brought me over here and said, "Hey, let's bring this up," And then he left. And then they put me in this position.
And since becoming the chef, Toribio has thrived. He likes the more laid-back atmosphere of a country club compared to the hectic, pressure-packed restaurant scene. And he loves the freedom to be creative.
Because since you're working in those big companies, so they got it like a top chefs. They do it. They do it they do the menu, and they just telling us. Just follow the instructions. This is what we do here. I like it because you gotta create all your knowledge, what you know for all these years, kind of like playing around with the food and experiments. That's a good thing.
And in this more intimate setting, Toribio gets to know the members and their tastes.
Some of the people here they don't like too much pork here, so I cannot cook with bacon or all that stuff, So I know that what kind of people, and the members here who is always for some, Miss Young, like he don't like that, so I'm gonna do the special. And somebody requested, for example, chicken Alfredo, fettuccine, and I know that member is here, so I know I had to make it, so it's kind of like enjoyable and to know the members too.
We are so fortunate to have Chef Toribio here at Broadmoor, especially my experience. If it's something he gets to put onto the grill, be it any type of meat, it is just so flavorful. He's humble in his work and just has so much pride in what he looks to put out and loves nothing more than to see everybody enjoy it. So I'm really happy he's here.
And there's a new member of the Broadmoor staff, the new membership director, Jackson Harker, who joins me now. And Jackson, I think it's safe to say there aren't too many membership directors that have your background in golf. Give us an idea of where you come from.
Sure. So I started out my career in the golf industry going to Trine University in Angola, Indiana. That took me to the private side of the golf business. I worked at Hillcrest Country Club under Keith Clark, who's now my current general manager. Moving on from Hillcrest, I started working for the PGA Tour at TPC Southwind in Memphis as a golf professional. We hosted a World Golf Championship and a couple of playoff events there for the PGA Tour. Decided to get away from the green grass side. Got to TPC Summerlin in Las Vegas as a sales and marketing assistant, kind of seeing that other side of the business. And that brought me back here to Broadmoor, where I actually grew up as a caddy. So it's really a full circle moment for me. And I'm super excited to be here, glad to be back in the Indiana section.
So Jackson, with those qualifications, you would probably have your choice of jobs. What made Broadmoor the place you wanted to be?
Broadmoor holds a special place in my heart. Obviously, growing up there as a caddy really made me fall in love with golf in the first place. And also coming back to work for, someone like Keith Clark, there really is no one better to work for, in my opinion. And I think I'm ready to learn more from him than I already did and keep my career going.
Well, congratulations on your new gig, and best of luck moving forward, and looking forward to seeing you at the club.
Thank you so much, Brian.
If you remember, last month we highlighted some of the new and exciting things we saw at the PGA show. Well, this month, in part 2 from our trip to Orlando, we take a look at some of the other stuff in our Spotlight segment. With 1.1 million square feet of golf stuff here at the PGA Show, you'll find all the latest and greatest. And you'll also find the interesting. Batman wears a utility belt. Now you can too on the golf course. The Bird Golf Belt.
It has a magnet on the buckle. We have a glove holder. We got a tee holder and a divot tool holder. Gets it all out of your pockets.
If you're one of those who hate schlepping your golf clubs through airports, you might try the Q Club, an adjustable club with different loft settings that can replace every club in your bag.
We're not about the PGA Tour. We don't care about the PGA Tour. They just want to be paid a lot of money to use a club and try to validate it. We're about ordinary people having fun. It replaces the whole set, but naturally you can't hit it as far as a driver. So we've got maybe a third of our customers will take along some of the gals, which we're absolutely fine with. So it goes from putter to lob wedge, and you can play pretty good. I've shot 76, so you can make a score.
If you're tired of chasing or losing tees either on the driving range or the golf course, try PegMate. Just put your tee through it, anchor it to the ground, and whale away. Your tee won't get away from you. Angelo Fragrances have released a men's cologne called On the Green. It's a combination of grass, sweat, beer, and a hint of cigar smoke. And for you ladies, there's Hot Girls Pearls, frozen jewelry to keep you cool on those sweltering summer days.
I'm going to actually go over to the freezer and pull out a couple of pairs. So they work. They come in their own freezable pouch. You put the whole thing in the freezer. Each item comes in its own pouch, and each pouch is lined with cooling gel. So you put on the Hot Girls Pearls, the nice, easy to use clasp. You cool down. Once these are not as cool as you'd like them to be, you pop them back into the pouch and it re-cools the item down, and you can continue playing your amazing game of golf.
And to get you ready to play your amazing game of golf this season, Indiana Golf is offering free virtual rules seminars in the coming weeks, March 11th, 25th, and April 1st from 6 to 8 p.m. Now, each seminar will cover the same content and go through various rules that we commonly encounter. All you have to do is go to indianagolf.org for the video link to join. And that will do it for this episode. I'm Brian Hammonds. Thanks for watching, and join us again next month so you can be more in the know.